Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So things are underway. Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best...
Decent chance! Elise. Oh, it's Dembele. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Kuching City clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Azar. Silvestre cuts out the pass. Elise. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer. And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Kuching City are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nesta. And he's forced to go back. Played out to the left flank. They get a throw in. Serginho wins the duel this time.
Kuching City really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a throw. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again.
Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mateus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found some space. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho with the short one. Now there's a fine ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. Look at the space here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Dembele. An uncompromising challenge. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nicked it back promptly. Pedri. Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rodri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Adriano. Now it's Hazard.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's Hazard. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Thuram. And that is headed for the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Dembele. Pedri. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Adriano. Adriano makes a dash for it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And now he has two. Borussia Dortmund with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And for the first half, that is that. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back on the way.
Kuching City really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just look...
It's Dembele! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
Dembele plays it short. That is lovely. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And this is Adriano. Adriano! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Adriano really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckenbauer. Mateus. That has not gone well. So can they find a way to turn around? It's Dembele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's their second corner of the game. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Kuching City get their fourth corner. Olise goes short. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Kuching City dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Icon. Kuching City have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Dani Olmo. Now it's Pedri. That has been slung wide. And it's Azar. Tries to pass it through. Hazard. Thuram. Swung over. And Mateus.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hazard. Adriano. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
There's the shot! Superb from Dembele! A finish of true class! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitutions taking place.
Kuching City can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Gerrard. Oh, he's been caught napping! Vitinha. Saliba. Vitinha. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. It's loose now, and he's following up! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 10.
Kuching City, and the shot! It's a goal! And he is just ripping it up! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
6 added minutes has been
Kuching
indicated.
City are having a ball here. Great ball, and he's in here. Adriano purring through the gears. Vitinha, Dembele, Neymar, Mbappe. And that will be it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Dembele, happy to bask in the
And a quick
accolades from
reminder
all
today to
around.
please take
The
all
stage
the data
most
bins
certainly
located by
his.